The first assist part. The first assist part of the test is an interview. I'm gonna ask you some questions about staying healthy. Can you tell me what you and your
Okay,
friends do when stay healthy?
certainly. I make sure to maintain a balanced diet, incorporating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Also, I try to exercise regularly by taking walks and engaging in other activities. In addition, I prioritize getting enough sleep every night, and I try to manage stress through relaxation techniques.
That sounds nice. Can you tell me about time when you spent time outdoors and what you did?
Yes, of course. Recently, I went for a hike in a nearby forest. The weather was beautiful, with a clear blue sky and a gentle breeze. I enjoyed walking along the trails, listening to the birds, singing, and looking at the trees around me. I also took some time to sit by a small stream and just enjoy the tranquility of the natural environment.
Brilliant. Do you think our modern
Thank-
lifestyle makes it difficult for people to stay healthy? Why or why not?
yes, I believe modern lifestyles can make it more difficult for people to stay healthy. Many of us spend long hours working at desks, which leads to a lack of physical activity. We also tend to rely on processed foods that can be less nutritious. In addition, the constant connectivity and stress of modern life can impact our mental well-being and make it harder to get enough sleep.
Alright. The second assist part of the test is a short talk. I'll give you a card and you will have 1 minute to read it and think about what you want to say. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Listen carefully to the instructions. The title is School Newspaper.
Okay.
Your teacher has asked you
Okay.
to write something for the newspaper of your school. You are considering the following options: a report on a school sports event, a short story about a holiday. Explain how easy or difficult each option would be for you. Say which option you would prefer and why. Okay, you now have 2 minutes to talk about the topic on the card.
All right. So my teacher has asked me to write something for the school newspaper, and I'm considering two options: a report on a school sports event or a short story about a holiday. I think both options have different levels of difficulty for me. A report on a school sports event would be moderately challenging. I would need to attend the event, take accurate notes, and then present the information in an organized and engaging way. It would require some effort in terms of fact gathering, but I could probably manage it well. On the other hand, a short story about a holiday would be a bit more difficult for me, as it would involve more creative writing. I would need to develop a story with interesting characters, plots, and settings, which could be challenging. I am more comfortable with factual writing rather than fictional. Therefore, I would prefer to write a report on a school sports event. I believe it would be easier for me, and it is more aligned with my strengths as a writer. Also, it would provide more accurate information to the students and share school news.
Alright, this is the third assist part of the test.
Okay,
Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions related to the topic you have just talked about. This part is the last approximately 3 minutes part of the test. Before you start, do you have any questions?
no, I don't have any questions. I'm ready to proceed.
Alright. Do you think working as a journalist or a TV reporter is an interesting job? Why or why not?
Yes, I do think working as a journalist or reporter is an interesting job. It offers a chance to engage with a variety of topics and people. They get to learn about different subjects and share their knowledge with the public. It is an important job as it provides information to the population and helps the population make informed decisions. However, the work could be stressful, and there is a need to meet strict deadlines, especially for those involved in newspapers.
Sounds great. Some people say that reading is the best way to relax. Do you agree?
I partly agree that reading can be a great way to relax. It does allow you to escape reality and delve into different worlds and stories. However, I think relaxation methods are very subjective. What is relaxing for one person might be different for another. While some might find reading relaxing, others might find exercise, listening to music, or spending time outdoors to be more beneficial for relaxation.
Okay, young people are not interested in any news. What do you think?
I do not completely agree that young people are not interested in news. There has been a change in the way they access news. While they might not prefer traditional newspapers or television news programs, they tend to get their information from social media and online platforms. Also, they are more interested in news that affects their lives or social issues.
How do you think they might change their minds about news?
I believe that to get young people more interested in the news, it has to be presented in more engaging and interactive formats. News organizations could use more short videos, podcasts, and infographics to convey important information. Also, focusing more on issues that are directly relevant to young people, such as climate change, mental health, and education, could be helpful in attracting their attention and keeping them engaged.
The last question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of writing a diary or a blog?
An advantage of writing a diary or a blog is that it provides a means of self-reflection, allowing us to track our thoughts, feelings, and experiences over time. It can help us in personal growth and self-awareness while improving our writing skills. On the other hand, writing a blog makes the writing public, which allows for feedback from other people. The disadvantages include the time it takes to keep a journal consistently and the possible lack of privacy when it is shared. Moreover, the feedback on blogs could be negative and harmful.
Thank you. This is the end of your exam. Wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Goodbye.